Arnie, Coach Ryan, where have you been all year, and how has your time off been?
Oh, man, we've been enjoying the summer. Had a good summer, but tonight is a beautiful game. Ball gets started here. Being here with my good friends, Coach Ryan and Chris. It's good to be back with you guys. But
what can be done tonight, the Bulldogs have won the toss, and they're going to receive.
Absolutely.
And strange enough, they're going to get the win, too. So never be surprised down here at Roland what all you can get.
No. I did look at the roster, and Chris, yeah, you're right. There's 50 that's on the roster and senior.
There's quite a few of them, and experience on the field.
I was begging them to kick it deep.
that would have been
3K Scott on the return for the Bulldogs.
That would have been proof that that guy wearing that cowboy hat down there is the head coach.
Oh, well, here we go.
You don't want to kick it there.
I don't believe you do either, Coach.
They're starting off in a four stack here, manned up.
Collins is going to hand it off to number 8, Deshaun Wilson. He picks up a big gain on the play.
Yeah.
Good for a first down and more for the Bulldogs.
Well blocked over on the right side.
Yeah.
Tasker, Colbert, and Alejandro Santa Cruz.
Well, he had a lead there with number 56, Relaford. He pulled out of there and got a good block, and then the wideout had a nice block outside too. I thought he was going to break it, didn't you, Chris?
Oh, absolutely. Look at this. We got
what they call quads.
Got quads over here on the left side. That'd be the home side. Teagan takes the snap. Ball on the ground.
On the play.
Oh. Handoff was to DJ Massey.
Massey got the handoff, and he was fixed to change hands and move upfield. And,
right. And it just slipped out of there.
Bulldogs are going to retain
we're lucky to get that one back.
I'll be honest with you. It's been my experience that the best athletes don't fumble much. So if you consider yourself a good athlete, you shouldn't be laying that ball on the ground.
Trips to the far side of the field. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Teagan in the backfield. Wilson on the left side. False start is going to be called.
It's 2 mistakes by Mass. He must have, they called him for or indicated it was 21.
Yeah, false start penalty against the Bulldogs.
I think he just jumped there a little bit, maybe.
Well.
This is not really where we want to be, 2nd and long, but we do have some explosive players here. Maybe they can pick up some big yardage.
2-back set. Trips to the right side of the field. Massey in motion. Cuts behind Collins. Collins drops back. Pass over the head of Deshaun Wilson. And that's going to bring up 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
For number 8, Deshaun Wilson.
I think we were lucky that time because if I'm not mistaken, we had 2 off on the top and 1 off down here, and then 2 in the backfield.
3rd down for the Bulldogs.
That would have been 5 in the backfield. That really wasn't a legal formation.
Yeah.
3rd down and 12 for the Bulldogs as they approach the line of scrimmage.
If Collins waits a little bit,
yeah,
that's going to be a big play right there.
He may have rushed his throw that time, didn't
he? He did.
Need to get a little bit of this.
Collins on the keeper. Brushes off one. Pitches it over to Wilson. He's got a little open room here. Cuts to the inside. Once again makes the man miss, and he's into the end zone for the first touchdown of the season for the Bulldogs.
Wow, there we go.
On the touchdown.
No laundry on the field, and that's going to stand, Coach.
That was a good run. Yeah.
Well executed option right there.
Yeah. He got out there, the next guy took him, and he tossed it out there. Nice little pitch.
And much better decision-making by Wilson that time. Last time we were blocking the only guy left, and he ended up running where that guy could get tackled. This time he was a little bit smarter on that and headed back away from that.
That was a nice play. Look at there.
Wyatt Pruitt's kick is through the uprights, and it's good. And at 10:41 here in the first quarter, it's going to be 7-0. Bulldogs on top.
That's a bad sign when the home team down here doesn't have a ladder to get up there and get those footballs. I guess they don't plan on putting any of them up there. Yeah, I can tell right now that's all pre-designed right there.
You think they're going to go for 2? If they,
I don't think they're planning on going for 2.
Coach, we're going to have a little bit of a trivia questions here tonight. So yesterday, we put out a post on social media asking for all of our Bulldog community to respond with some questions that they may have for you guys. And so we're going to test your Bulldog knowledge here today and see if we can stump you a little bit.
I'm looking forward to these trick questions.
Well, it is about Muldrow ROLAND, but
well, that's easy then.
There were a lot of Muldrow ROLAND games.
Sure was.
Antonio Fuerte is the kicker for the Bulldogs as he's lining it up. And there is a high kick, and it's going to be around the 20-yard line. Oh, it's a muffed.
He did.
Josh Bauer.
Good cover down.
Gabe Miller got down there
Josh Bauer on the
and
return
wrapped
for the
him
Rangers.
up now.
Yeah.
That was good hustle, good play.
Josh Bauer was on the return. He muffed it and was able to get a hold of it, but
Palmer was down there too pretty quick.
Yeah, he was there in case the ball got fumbled. Well, the Bulldogs' first play on defense here. They've been showing a lot of wishbone type stuff. They come out in 2 split, typical.
flag thrown. Appears to be offsides on the Rangers.
I believe there was a little bit of illegal procedure there.
Be a false start penalty against the Rangers.
I think he started to snap it and he thought better of it. I'm glad to see O.E.J. Xander's back down at that defensive end. We got old Thibodeau inside.
They had a good year last year. Look at here. Boy, did it
Nice
up.
hit and wrap up by Cade Scott.
Oh, Cade Scott was the first one there.
Yeah.
Weak side linebacker.
Peyton Davidson, the ball carrier.
Yeah.
Good wrap up, you know, faced up,
Yeah.
head up.
Number 13. Brock. Did I see him? Yeah.
Cade Davidson, the
senior.
freshman, was the running back on the play.
Who is 13?
Yeah.
Who is he?
in on that?
Hart drops
Gonna
back
try-
to throw.
Oh, wow.
Johnson dropped immediately in the backfield, but number 5, Javon Mays.
Paul Johnson.
Mays was there. He read that
5,
quick.
and
He
Muldrow
was
there
on it.
to make a tackle immediately.
Kid didn't have a
You
chance.
see something like that, it makes your head hurt, don't it?
Yeah.
Apologies, Javion Mays.
Yeah, it's old Javion.
Did you have lots of headaches when you played, Coach?
No, I didn't.
Did you give them?
No.
You didn't give them. Look at here's.
Rangers backed
This
up
is
on their
forever.
own 5-yard line. Bulldogs
Blitz.
bringing the pressure.
Run.
Long, deep pass
There we go.
downfield.
That's
Well, that was
nice.
about as well as you could
Pass
cover.
to number
guarantee
12,
you.
Josh Bauer.
Oh,
That is inside. Yeah.
Jamari Palmer was all over that, had hip to hip.
Hip to hip.
And,
Yeah.
that looked like something Coach Farney always used to try to coach.
Man, I'm telling you. Hip to hip and on top.
Fourth
I thought he was going to pick it.
4th down, 23 to go. Rangers are going to be forced to punt out of their own end zone here. And, Coach, do you think Bulldogs are going to try to block this thing?
I hope not.
No.
It looks like I'm wrong.
I'm going to let this guy return it.
High kick. It's up, and
Yeah,
Collins
get
is
away,
going
get
to
away.
step away from it
Yeah.
and
That
let
was
it
a-
drop.
That was a really nice kick. Was there a flag back there?
No.
That ball's going to be
That kid did a good job, number 6. I don't know. Let me look here. Caden Hart. That was an excellent job of getting that ball off. That operations
After the
on
kick
that
for number
was
6, Caden Hart. The Bulldogs
really
are gonna
good for
start.
Roland. You can tell they've
Roland,
they
36.
must have really practiced that last year and this offseason. They did a good job. That was
Bulldogs take
well
over
executed.
on the 36-yard line. 1st
2,
and
3,
10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think
look
they
at
got
here,
enough, do
Coach.
they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, they got them.
Jace Pruitt back in the quarterback position. Collins moves over to receiver.
Oh,
and now
Flag on the play.
that didn't turn out too good.
Well,
tried a little bit of something
false
new
start
there, but
penalty
Collins
against the Bulldogs.
moved over to the receiver. Jace Pruitt came in as quarterback. False start on the Bulldogs. That's going to back them up 5 yards. Ball now on the 36-yard line, 15 to go for the first.
That's a third or fourth penalty already for us, isn't it, Chris?
Massey and Collins on the left side. Pruitt drops back, throws the ball to Collins. Collins tries to sidestep. He's still inbounds, shakes another tackle, and it takes 5 black jerseys to bring him down, finally out of bounds.
Number 1, Tegan Collins.
And he picks up the first down, I believe.
It's a nice little play.
Pending on the spot. And yes, that will move the chains for the Bulldogs with 8:40 here in the first.
Good pass right where it needed to be. And Collins got the first down.
Well, this is not the first time that we've seen Pruitt behind the center here, because last year, if you remember, Collins got injured.
He had to cover for him.
He did.
They're going to keep it the
I
same.
don't know. This doesn't look good.
Well, now.
Pruitt throwing it deep to the corner over here. And that is, pass was intended for Jamari Palmer, and it was deflected by number 1, Derek Allen.
I tell you, old Derek was in pretty good position there himself.
Incomplete pass intended for number 7.
Just need to
Jamari
air
Palmer.
that out a little bit more and drop that over the top of that defender. I think it would have been 6.
Yeah.
Just a little bit
Number
more.
1, Derek Allen was there to
Coach
break up the
Farney
pass.
says, let it go, Jace. Just let that puppy fly, right?
Well, you got to
Get it
drop
back to
it
that
over
back
the top.
corner.
Yeah, throw it to that pylon back there.
Trips to the wide side of the field. Collins in motion. Pruitt takes the snap, hands off to
there's
Deshaun
a
Wilson.
hole.
He's up inside, and he's going to be brought down around the 13-yard line.
That was a good physical run by
Number 8,
Deshaun.
Deshaun Wilson, the ball carrier for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Number 5, Caden Davidson was there for the tackle.
About a yard short from the first. That's going to bring up 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
There you go, Braxton Miller and Relaford. Had some good blocks there. You know, Santa Cruz on this side was involved in that.
Collins in motion. Pruitt fakes the handoff. Now it's back to Wilson. Wilson comes up inside, and he's inside the 10.
Got a first down.
Some great blocking from our O-line up there, as Coach has already mentioned.
Yeah.
The
We
run
got
number 8, Deshaun
our
Wilson.
offensive lineman,
Tackle made by
Tasker
number 4,
Colbert,
Bryson
Braxton
Gunter.
Miller, Alejandro Santa Cruz, Tyron Relaford, and Braxton Therakill up there doing the job in the trenches. Pruitt with the snap, drops back, airs it out, and a lot of holding there, and there is pull his helmet off.
Complete pass intended for number 1, Tegan Collins. Got a flag on the play.
And there is a flag, and of course, it looks like a pass interference, and it may be a little bit more than that. I'm wondering if you're going to get unsportsmanlike. Just going to give him with the pass interference, Coach?
Well, looks like it.
Passing interference against the Rangers.
That's going to move it half of the distance to the goal line, and so Pruitt still behind center.
Brock, he scores. There we
And
go.
we're into the end zone.
Touchdown Bulldogs.
Atta baby. Atta baby.
D-Money Brock.
The money. The
Money.
money. Ooh, the money.
Good little run. Good little. Had some cuts there. Made some good moves.
Yeah, that one where he ran over that guy was my favorite.
That's always a good one, isn't it,
Look
Coach?
here, that ball's still up there. Do we have enough footballs?
Well, they're
I'd
going to have to go get 2.
I'd start going for 2
And
if
the
I was
extra point
him.
is good.
I mean, we can't just keep kicking balls up there.
Hey,
neighbor-
nobody went and got the first one, did
That
they?
neighborhood over there will be full of our footballs this time tomorrow afternoon. There's only one thing we can do, and that's go for 2.
D-Money Brock with the score.
There used to be a gas pipe over there. You could climb up that gas pipe.
Yeah.
Coach, how do you know that?
I had to do that when I was a kid.
He's been here many times.
Oh, good. They're turning back on the supersonic sound.
Boom, boom, boom.
Trying to get the crowd hyped. But, hey, here we are, 7-17 in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs are up by 14. Now, Coach, I got to ask you a question. This is the trivia question of the day. All right?
The day?
This is of the day.
Wait.
Because I'm going to give you some time to think about it.
This is one question.
Okay, one question.
All right.
What player has had the most all-purpose yards for Muldrow in a Muldrow ROLAND game?
To return for the Rangers, number 0, Uriah Phillips.
What player has had the most all-purpose yardage in the Battle of 64?
Coach Ryan, he's an offensive coordinator for a long time.
Man, you can just see see the mathematical calculations going through in the rosters. Just
he's going through film as fast as you can imagine.
Santa Cruz.
Break down. Break down. Come on.
Paul Johnson.
That side there.
Receive, and there's the takedown.
That's old Likens, wasn't it?
I believe
Paul
so.
Johnson on the return for the Rangers.
Sure was.
22.
No,
Parker Likens.
Parker Likens. He got out there and got that guy.
It doesn't seem like he's a senior, but he is. You know that,
Yeah.
Coach? It doesn't seem like it, but Parker Likens, great hit on that play.
Yeah, you know, we watched them guys last year kind of develop and get better, and, you know, now they're seniors. Got some good seniors.
Trip set out here for the Rangers on the wide side of the field.
They're going to try to go forward
Hart
again.
throws a deep ball downfield, and
wow,
probably 10 yards outside of Paul Johnson's reach. But I tell you,
I think they
Jamari
need to
Palmer,
stop doing that.
Jamari Palmer just had.
Because Palmer's been the lead guy the last 2 times they've thrown it.
That's right.
He's going to get a pick, I think, tonight.
Good news, good news. I see a ladder down there on the
Oh, there it is.
Coach is on it.
They forgot about it. It's it's the first game of the year you forget about things, and that might have been one of them.
The ball boy said,
Look at there,
you
though.
got to go get the ball.
Have you seen anybody go up that ladder yet?
No. There we
There's
go.
a good physical run there. Looked like old Damani.
And off the number 4, Bryson Gunter.
Got Brock and Braxton Threerkill right in there. This is, I think Braxton's, third year. I think he started every year since he's been a freshman in a D-line position. So a lot of
Braxton
experience down
gets
there.
after him now.
Great defensive coverage here. The ball's on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by number 13, Damani.
And the Bulldogs are going to recover.
Damani Brock.
And it just come out of
And
the
look
kid's
at that
hand.
defensive pressure. I don't know if we can get an instant replay on that bad boy, but let me tell you something.
It
that
was
looks
4
great.
or 5 on that side.
Maybe a little bit of defensive trickery right there,
What
but
about the flag over here, Chris?
it's going to be a holding
It was a
call.
holding call. They
It's declined.
Is that the quarterback
And
that's
that
still down on
is-
the ground?
That is the quarterback, and he is down. And that is Caden Hart. He is a junior.
I thought I seen a football come off that roof.
Look at their coach. They got them both. They better leave the ladder up there because we're going to be kicking some more.
I'd go for 2 just so they wouldn't have to climb that ladder. That's dangerous.
Think there's hazard pay in that?
Well, I don't know, but
I don't
that's
think
too.
we're having to
There's
climb
probably
it.
there's probably some
What if you just put lawn
probably
chairs
some
up there?
probably some little 8-year-old climbing up down that ladder. It's just not a good situation.
I don't know why they don't put one of them big tall nets
Well,
up there, kind of
like I
like
said,
we got at
A
home.
net.
You could rope that off and sell it for VIP seating.
They don't. It's not their
Yeah.
footballs that's up there, Farn.
Yeah. Well,
They don't
you say
care.
they're
if
not
we-
going to kick one up
I'm
there
saying, how many of you think they're going to need that
tonight?
That is,
Probably none.
that net would end up costing a little over $3,000 a kick.
Oh Lord, they got the money.
Collins with the snap. Drops back and passes, and there's Jamari Palmer for the walk-in into the end zone, and here we are.
Nice toss.
Another 6 goes on the board for the Bulldogs.
Palmer.
What's to argue with that on that play? That was well executed.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I'm still saying you're going to lose all your footballs.
They're doing it again. No, Pruitt, you know, last year he kind of had to. He was kicking really good, and now he's fixing to kick his 3rd straight
he's
extra point here.
A lot of times in that first game, if people have cramps, you know what?
Yeah.
Usually not the kicker.
Well, you know, I don't know about tonight though, Coach. It's nice weather.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
Well, I know we got.
I had too many out there. Really, that probably should have been 12 people in formation. That should have been a penalty, but the kindness of the referee there didn't lay it on us. So. Now then.
Pruitt to kick for the extra point. There's a snap, good hold, and there the kick is up, and it's good.
The extra point by Pruitt is good.
Thought the wind might push that one a little bit.
They took the ladder down.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm telling you,
what a mistake.
Well,
somebody get a hold of Coach.
They may not want the kids to climb up the ladder, Coach.
It may be the high school principal that's having to do it. Or the athletic director, Eddie Lewis. I thought I saw Eddie a while ago.
Yeah, he's around.
There comes that ladder again.
Do you got a camera that you can put on that? Hey, what a start, man. 21-0.
Yeah, and there's 6 minutes left, Lauren, in the first quarter.
Yeah.
We're still down here on this end. Oh, there he goes. Who is that guy?
No,
that's Harold. That's Harold Matlock.
That ain't Harold.
Yeah, we need to see if we can get a close-up. Who's that? Who's that brave person up there on the left?
That's Harold Matlock if I ever seen.
No.
Coaches want that close-up, huh?
No. I believe we got a different kicker, don't we?
No.
Well, that's
Fuerte.
Get him right there.
Paul Johnson brought down hard by number 14, Gabe Smalley.
Good job, Gabe.
On the return.
Great play, brings him down behind the 20-yard line.
I like the way he got off the field. Yeah. He's excited about it, and he didn't waste a bunch of time. No. Look at me. He got over in the crowd.
And he was down there first and broke down, make a good tackle.
Ball's going to be spotted on the 19, 1st and 10 for the Rangers as they break out of the huddle. And we see that Caden Hart has come back in after the injury in the last series for Roland. Going back to the handoff, wishbone handoff. Handoff was to Caden Davidson. Cuts upfield. He looks like he may be close to a first down.
Massey and Gabe making that tackle then.
He may be close to a first down, but he's about 2 yards short.
That was their best play of the night.
2nd down, 3 yards to go for the Rangers to get the first. And that might be the...
There we go. We got a bunch of them in there.
Big takedown here on the 25.
Nance and who else was in on that?
Generous spot allows them to get a 1st and 10 there.
Wasn't anywhere to go for the Rangers then.
How so?
Off number 1, Derek Allen. That'll be enough for a
line made a big first down. Gabe got in there. There wasn't nowhere to go.
Well, for everybody at home, if you see some glitching or anything like that, apologies. Basically, I mean, we're doing the best we can internet-wise and everything, so just hang in there. We're doing all we can here.
WJ, he was there, and he just missed him.
Gunter.
He was in the right spot,
I'll tell you
but he
what,
just missed him.
Damani Brock, he's quite a little defensive player, too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's everywhere there.
He's doing a fine job at that outside linebacker for him.
Yes, he is. They got him walked up there now.
Matter of fact, we're too strong over here.
Oh.
Handoff to Kason Perryman. And he's brought down hard.
You know,
Patrick Nance in that?
Did you hear that hit? That was 33.
Nance. That's Patrick 30. Nance.
Is that
no, 33 is the one that hit him.
Handoff to number 10, Kason Perryman.
Yeah, it's Nance. And who else was in there? 22 or 3?
That was a fine tackle. Tackle, you could hear that tackle all the way up here.
Yeah, that was a big hit there. Going to try to go.
Hart throwing it out of bounds. Nowhere really to throw for him. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and the punt crew will be going onto the field.
Good stop. They got, I think they've only had that one first down this quarter. Got Mays and Brock back deep.
Look at that punt. That's a
pretty
dandy
good punt.
That's an excellent punt.
Yeah.
That kid there, what's his name? 6.
Javon Mays.
Hart.
Javion Mays.
32 yards on that punt.
Sorry.
That little kid
can average about 35. That's pretty good.
Doggone right it is.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a high snap there.
Yeah. Had a good spiral on.
Well, Bulldogs up 21-0. 3:42 here in the first quarter. Jace Pruitt goes back out. Quarterback slot. Collins moving over.
Wilson back there with him.
That's illegal there. You got to come so close to the hash before you can't slip.
Pruitt's going to tuck it and keep it. Oh, don't really like the way he slid on that. Kind of.
No, that's.
You think that's too much TV, Chris, or what?
I'm just saying, get your cleats out from underneath you when you're going to slide like that on this grass.
Got him a knee hung up there a little bit.
Yeah, those cleats will definitely catch a thick turf like this. The field looks nice out here at Roland. Pruitt takes the snap, drops back. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be over the head. The pass was intended to Tegan Collins out in the flats. That's going to bring up 3rd down here for the Bulldogs with 9 yards to the first.
Got quite a little battle over here between Phillips and Turpin out here just outside.
Got to come back.
Oh, and the catch is made by Tegan Collins.
Oh, man.
Pass complete to number 1, Tegan Collins.
He had to come back and make that, but he does with one arm there.
Well, that 30-yard gain.
Brings it in, yeah.
Gain of 30 on the play.
Nice little catch by Collins.
And now the pass is complete to number 21, DJ Massey.
Wow.
And he gets into the end zone. Be careful here not to get a celebration penalty, but he's able to
That was
bring it in for 6 for the Bulldogs.
A very nice pass.
Well,
Pruitt that time. He laid it out there, but it was even better catch with that one hand there where he pulls it in, stumbles in the end zone there.
That was
good.
quite a connection,
Yes,
I'd
it
say.
was. Yeah.
Get down. Oh, it hit the top. Come on off there.
Make it? My gosh.
I don't think he made that one, did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did?
Yeah, it didn't look like it. It looked like it went a little left, that upright, but he said, the official said, it's good. That'll be a point.
That'll be a point.
That'll be a point.
28-0. Bulldogs on top still here in the first quarter, 2:31.
What are you going to do on a deal like that? 2:31. This is a.
I'll tell you what, we've spread it around here tonight. I mean, we've had DJ get in there. We've had Palmer get in there. We've had Wilson in the end zone tonight as well. And then Collins as well, right? No, I mean, well.
I don't know. Has Collins
I
got in the end
don't
zone
think
yet?
Collins has got in there
No,
yet.
not tonight.
Oh, Damani got in there, and Wilson got in
Yeah,
there.
Damani. Yep.
Well. Was you going to say
Palmer
this
got in
could,
there.
this could get out of hand?
No, I didn't say that.
No.
It's out of hand.
Was you thinking that? Yeah.
I'm wanting to answer that question a while ago, but I'm going to have to give a truthful answer.
You don't know?
No, I'm not. That's not the
certain.
answer.
You're not sure? You're going to give a.
What my answer is going to be, Chris, about the read that question again, please.
Who has the all-purpose yards? Who has the most all-purpose yards in the Battle of 64 between Muldrow and Roland, and as on the Muldrow side?
All purpose?
Let me answer that question. Number one is there could be no definitive answer to that
Okay.
because there were no records kept in the 60s and 70s.
Well, I'll tell you what.
and
Let's
80s.
go with this. In the last 25 years.
Well, I'm sorry, son. That's not a record. That's just a.
Well,
That's
in
a
the
trend.
last
That's
in
a
the
trend.
last
But
25
I can tell
years.
you, I think asked you to answer that question.
Is that it?
Well, hard hit right
Oh.
there, and Cade Scott coming up with a big hit, and also
Davidson.
join in with Damani Brock. But now Damani's actually coming off the field right now. He might have a cramp. Another question. I got one. What do you
about
got?
that?
Nope.
This right here.
You're throwing down Dawson Floyd. Wyatt Pruitt?
No.
Who is it, Chris? Who did
No,
you come up
we
with?
got to build some
Who'd
suspense.
you come up with? What are you
gotta-
talking about? Is that the only question you brought tonight?
No, I got one more. I got another.
Nice play there. That was Scott and
For 4, Bryson Gunter on the carry.
Mason. Massey, yeah. Scott and Massey on that play at the time.
Massey's having himself a little series
Yeah,
right
they
through here.
They
isn't he?
couldn't get out. They couldn't get outside of them. They just ran them out there, made a tackle.
Well, here's another one for
Is
you.
it this right here, Coach?
In the last 25 years,
Yes.
who
Run. Don't no.
passes
Golly.
intended for number 21, Tommy Grisky, but it's going to be short.
Well, we came up on that and made him make a bad throw, but that guy was open.
Incomplete pass. intended
Flag
for
on the
number 21,
field.
Tommy Gretzky.
Let's see what the penalty is.
You got a holding against the Rangers is going to be declined.
Holding against the
And
Rangers
so that'll bring up
declined.
fourth down
Brings up
for the
fourth down.
Rangers with 7 yards to go. We're going to see if they're going to go for it. Nope. Punt team's coming in. You never know, Coach.
First quarter.
Let me tell you, they were hanging out there for a minute, so
I know it's 28
You never
to
know.
nothing, but
they got a good punter here.
He kind of
yeah.
panicked on that one. He didn't do his best on that one.
They put a little.
Punt's going to be counted out here around the
Some kind of flag. There's a flag out there. Somebody's got a flag. I don't know who it was. Hope this game doesn't get chippy.
All right, so in the last 25 years, Coach, in the Battle of 64 between Muldrow and Roland.
Yes, sir.
Which team has currently the most wins?
Well,
and bonus, if you can tell me how many wins.
Well, last year, I think we did that.
Let's see the comments on YouTube.
Might ought to take your shoes off, Warren.
Holding against the Rangers, decline.
Let's see, 25 years, that would have been what, 2000?
And
you know, this,
we were behind.
This series has gone through a number of streaks.
Yes, it has.
You know, you can look back from 72 to 74. Muldrow won 3 in a row, and then if I'm not mistaken,
no, don't let him.
Collins stepping out.
Get out of bounds.
Hurdles a player and goes out of bounds. My goodness.
What's he trying to do, make a highlight film?
I guess.
Yeah, we went through.
Trying to avoid the sack and able to get over here, hurdle a player, and
I think Roland then
pick up about 6 yards on the play.
Roland from about 1975 up to
83,
82, because of the fall of 82, until Farney was playing.
I was 81 and 82. I had 8, and then the next year, unfortunately,
Collins disguises the handoff. He's going to 10, takes a hit, brought down around the 7-yard line. And that's going to go out of bounds with about 1 second left here in the first quarter.
With Fowler, we had we won. Was it 5 or 7 in a row?
Something like that. But
yeah,
then they had the good group come through with Bunch and the boy went to Arkansas, Cantrell. Cantrell.
Well, I'm going to let you guys pause here for 1 second. So we're going to.
The end of the first quarter.
That is the end of the first quarter, and we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Midland Motors, Rick's Tire, 427 Auto Sales, Eastside Free Will Baptist Church, Muldrow First Assembly of God, D&D Flooring, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home, and Salisaw Animal Clinic. Thank you guys so much for your sponsorship, and we could not do this program without you. And by sponsoring Muldrow Communications and Muldrow Athletics, it supports student-produced content. And let me tell you something, tonight we have 7 students, and for many of them, this is their first time to be with us and doing any kind of camera work or anything like that, learning how to do broadcast production. And so, we've only had 2 actual students returning to us, and both of them are seniors. And I'm sorry, Jacob, 3 students. I just got a side eye there. But 3 students that are coming back and joining us again. And so we've got a whole new crew. And
we got a bunch here.
We got a bunch, and so we've got some new cameras and stuff.
This is awesome.
We're just all putting everything together for a great season. And
I had I seen Miss Treat today, and she was talking about how wonderful your program is, and how it's really great for a lot of people who can't get out but want to. They used to go to the games and want to go, but they can't, and now they can watch it on TV at home.
Absolutely.
So it's a great
and it's not just football games or basketball games. It's also the graduations. It's the Mr. and Miss MHS and things like that. The little things that are outside of sports sometimes that we don't think about. But I had a grandmother come up and say that she, from basically her kid's freshman year all the way through, sophomore year all the way through, she didn't miss any of her activities or ceremonies or anything because of it.
I thought she was going to say she played football.
No.
On the run. Tackle was made by number 40, Alex Brandt.
That's something I didn't think I'd see.
What's that?
Collins got caught out there.
Yeah, don't let that film out.
Well, hey, before
let's go back to that question. You had the answer to that question that you asked about the 25 years of record between them during that time?
Yes. You think you got an answer?
Hold on.
What is it?
Who was the head coach before Coach Jones?
Rich Jones?
Before then.
Haynes Zinger?
Okay, how many games did he win against Roland.
Collins drops back, throws.
He won them all.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown by number 7, Jamari Palmer, into the end zone for the score.
Wow.
See what happened, Coach?
And he's the only coach that I know of, Heinzinger, that had a winning record against Sallisaw.
Against both teams, Roland and Sallisaw. We're going to say Muldrow.
What is that question? That don't answer the question.
Well, no, I'm going to answer the question. I'll make it. They pull up a graphic here.
How many
wins? Right after extra point. After the extra point. Pruitt's kick is high and up and in the air.
There we go.
And it's gone to someone's windshield. But hey, the point is on the board.
No ladder necessary.
No ladder necessary. Poor Ford pickup truck out there got it.
He's got 5 extra points. I wonder what the school record is for extra points in a game.
All right, so here is the verdict on that. Muldrow leads. Muldrow leads 13. Sorry, 13? 13 to 12.
Yeah, it was
close.
13 to 12.
I knew it was going to be some kind of, that hurts my feelings, because I was wanting to make when I was coaching, I was wanting it to be a trivia question for your grandchildren. When is the last time Roland beat Muldrow? You know, that's what I was wanting it to be. And your grandchildren would be the ones they'd be asking.
Well, I'll tell you what. So the coaches right now have not given the right answer yet on who is the all-time leading.
I'd like to know that.
I'm sorry. I won't say all-time. 25 years. That at least that we can track back. And we are still going through the records as we speak.
Who is it?
Oh no, we got to save it. I mean, we're only in the second quarter, Coach.
What kind of questions that you can't answer?
I'm throwing it out there.
Where did you get your information?
We're getting it from Coach Falwell and I think Coach Harville has been pulled in on this, and then also we've gone through records on everywhere.
It's a.
He better.
Johnson.
Watch out now.
Taking a hard hit from Deshaun Wilson, but he is brought down at the 45-yard line. Well, 44. As the Rangers take over here at 11:02 in the second quarter. Bulldogs still up on top, 35-0.
Well, this game last year, we win 53-20. It could very easily be in the 50s tonight.
They need to run that clock a little more if they can.
3-back set.
Hard
hit.
Golly.
Coming in. Gabe Miller just put the stick on.
Padded up.
Davidson on the run.
That's a good job.
Yes, it is.
Good hit.
It's a real good hit.
Nice to hear the pads popping right here.
Yeah, sure is, huh?
Well, it's just
September 5th,
nice
and
to
here
see
pads
someone,
pop.
I think
make a good form tackle there. You know, wrapping up, pad to pad.
Shotgun formation, 2-back set.
Another counter there. Oh, don't.
Another hard hit. Perryman takes one from, once again, Gabe Miller.
Palmer Miller was in on
Miller's
that.
putting down the boom tonight.
Oh, Jamari there, he's got to watch it now. No need in getting a 15-yard penalty.
Just under 10 minutes until the half. 10 seconds left here on the play clock. Rangers breaking the huddle.
Oh, my gosh.
Reagan on the carry. Picks up a few yards on the play.
Nance don't wrap up, but he comes in here and
I
just
wonder who Patrick,
who's
his folks, I wonder.
Who you talking
I
about?
don't know.
Patrick Nance. I mean, is that like Wayne or?
I don't know, Coach.
We're going to have to have them start submitting family trees so we can track down genealogy.
Is that the right number of people over there? I only see 3 to the top side.
Punt is up, and it's nice and high. Collins back to receive, and he's going to let it.
Don't down that, boys. Let it roll till it stops.
Ball's going to be down by Tommy Gritsky.
Now his dad's Wayne, I think.
Wayne. Nice.
Well, what's been the most impressive thing tonight to you, Coach Farney?
Well, I tell you, one of the things, you know, and I know we're going to see some better teams than what we are tonight. I mean, but our tackling defensively, you know, making some really good hits and wrapping up. And,
it seems like we're being more physical than we've.
Well, yeah. Now.
The old bubble. What do you think about the bubble pass, Farn?
Well, I don't think I would just thrown that down there next to your goal line, or goal line.
Ten seconds on the play clock. What are we doing? Now under 5. Pruitt snaps. Drops back, throws the ball. It's going to be picked off by number 14.
Pass intercepted by number 14, Reagan.
No, Navian Reagan.
Got a flag on the play.
And here comes a second flag.
First one's going against Roland.
Well, the second one had to be against Roland. He walked over out of bounds and pushed the old Braxton. They may get into the end zone here, guys. This could be a turning point in the game. I just hope they.
What do you think the call is here, Coach?
Unsportsmanlike conduct and a block in the back.
I was going to say, that's when the hat comes off, right?
Block in the back was the first.
Yeah, the block in the back and then unsportsmanlike conduct, which they'll probably call it on both teams because they want to see Roland get close to scoring too.
Well, I mean, it's going to defer. I mean, it's going to offset, right?
No.
No?
No, they're both on them.
Okay.
Look at them.
Yeah.
That's an Allen Crossland conference.
I thought that was him.
Allen said, did you leave a tip?
No. Here we go.
Is that him? Is that Allen? It is Allen.
Yep. Unsportsmanlike conduct called against the Rangers.
Allen's a good guy. I like him.
Oh, he's a great guy. Is he?
Yeah, he is, really.
That's going to be 30 yards packed. So you can't, it's one of them seasons where you can't catch a break's what it is. You're going along there, and next thing you know, what's this? We declined them?
Coach.
Yeah, that's unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike.
That's dead ball. I don't know if they guys are.
They're marching it off.
Wonder what they come over here and talk about over here.
He just wanted to know what was going on.
Look here. It's better than a punt. Oh, my gosh. How do you miss? They intercept the ball, return it back inside the 10, and they're on their 40.
I was going to just make sure we clarify it. So the Rangers intercepted the ball. They will now keep possession of the ball.
Right, it's their
but
ball.
The penalties,
it played after the interception.
But in 15 yards of penalties after the interception occurred.
30 yards of penalty from where the ball was stopped.
2 personal foul. Well,
block in the back, personal.
And unsportsmanlike. So there you go, everybody.
Now, number 10 there, I think there was a rule that if you get a second unsportsmanlike conduct,
you'll be ejected.
You will. You'll watch the rest of it from the bus or whatever.
Going back to the shotgun with a 2-back set. That's going to be a handoff.
Oh, no, look here.
Number 10, Perryman, he's brought down.
Number 5.
Javian Mays.
06 has done some stuff now. He's been pretty good back there punting. He showed some speed right there, quickness.
Hart hands it off. Oh, nice hit.
Nance.
By number 33, Patrick Nance stops him at the line.
He's made some really good tackles. I mean, they've wrapped up tonight.
Just only picked up about maybe a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Rangers. I'd say closer to 4.
See if we can make a stop here. Don't let them have another 1st down.
Oh, come on, Farn.
No, no, no. Fumble, fumble. He's going to say he was down.
He's going to say he was down.
But he's not going to have the 1st down. 4th and 1 inches.
Well, we haven't really had a short yardage situation today, have we? Maybe that one, I guess we did.
Well, Coach, if you're in Roland shoes, what do you do here?
Go for it.
You got 1 yard to go for the 1st. You've been able to pick up positive yardage on this.
Let's have that quarterback keep it right off the top up there, fake that back, and go straight into the line.
And that's basically what he's going to do, but he's going to kick it on the outside, and he's going to pick up the 1st and a few more. And I believe that is the first
run for the Rangers.
That gets a
second 1st down for the Rangers tonight.
Yeah.
That'll move the chains for a Roland.
That's a good little
down.
play. Made a nice little run there and got the 1st down.
If they have any hope of constructing any kind of offensive plan, they're going to have to use number 6 quite a bit.
Got a nice little breeze coming in here. It's feeling a little bit like chilly weather coming in from that northeast.
Man, it's perfect out here. Got a nice crowd, too.
Trip receivers to the right side.
Around.
Bulldogs are set. It's going to be another handoff. Oh, and met at the line by Gabe Miller.
Man.
And he's going to, there's a tackle for a loss behind the line.
And up to number 10, Kason Perryman.
That's good. On him.
That's good play by old Gabe.
Yes, it was. That was a nice tackle.
Not only that, give a shout out to those defensive line, E.J. Zanders, Braxton Thairkill, and Caden Grinstead, really just for opening up some lanes for our backers to come through.
Yeah.
Got a 1-minute timeout here. So we want to say thanks again to all of our sponsors, of course. Rick's Tire, Midland Motors, 427 Auto Sales, Eastside Free Will Baptist Church, First Assembly of God in Muldrow, D&D Flooring, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home, and Salisaw Animal Clinic. Thank you for your continued support of Muldrow Communications. And if you are interested in being a sponsor of this broadcast and student-produced content like what you're seeing and enjoying it wherever you are, we do appreciate that. And contact us at the high school, and we'll be glad to get you signed up as a sponsor. Investing in the future. I'll tell you what, I'm really proud of these kids. We got several kids who are on the track to actually take it to the next level and go into collegiate. Going to go study broadcasting, camera operation, video production. And so we've got some kids who are currently going through those programs. And so if they're watching this broadcast tonight, Mitchell Arcade's proud of you. Keep up the hard work. And I hope I taught you something.
You taught them a lot, Chris.
I hope we taught you something. And but anyways, I tell you what, thank you to the Muldrow community for supporting this broadcast too. Twins on either side, drop back, big pass, and it's going to be no good. Pass was intended for number 0, Uriah Phillips, and I tell you what, Bulldogs kind of got away with one right there.
Incomplete pass intended for number 0, Uriah Phillips.
Had defended it pretty good, but he threw it back to the boundary where he needed to throw it.
Flag on the field.
Holding against the Rangers. So it's either 3rd and 12 or it's 2nd and 22.
Shooting herself in the foot.
I tell you, these are tough years like this, boy.
Yeah.
Coach, you got some empathy a little bit?
Oh, you bet.
I mean, I think Muldrow, Roland, like you've had seasons like this, had games something like this, and we've been there. Been there. Kids are playing hard.
Get down outside.
Hart, he's going to take it. He's got some wheels on him. He's brought down at the 25-yard line by number 24, Parker Likens. Man, when he gets to trucking, he is going.
He's not slow, is he?
No. He's tough to bring down, too.
Yes, he is. He's giving a good account of himself.
That's going to move the chains for the Rangers for the 3rd time tonight. 4:25 here in the 2nd quarter. 35-0. Bulldogs on top.
Is he a senior or a junior?
He is a junior.
My gosh, whoever heard of putting black paper and writing it in gray? Golly.
I don't know.
Unbelievable.
That was a rolling trick.
Who's in charge of the PR down here?
I think that was my mother-in-law who actually did that.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh,
I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea. I don't know why we don't do it.
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
That makes perfect sense to me now.
I'm not going to say anything against it.
Of course, bottle cap's over here. He has a hard time seeing anyway.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Well, the old music is mellowing out now.
Yeah. You know, we got.
What is that, air supply?
All right, so we're going to toss that question back out there.
That always fires the troops up.
We're going to toss that question out to our viewing audience. So who do y'all think? Who do y'all think? Drop some names over in there in the comments. Who do y'all think is in the last recorded history, which I think we go back all the way to, I think it was 99 or it was like 95. Jacob's giving me numbers. 95? I think it was 95. Farther than that? 93? No, not 93.
No.
Overthrown. Pass was intended to Paul Johnson.
Incomplete pass intended for
Didn't
number
know
2,
which way
Paul
that
Johnson.
ball was going to go, but
Did anybody answer it from the public?
no one has answered it yet, but we will find out.
That's a
I could tell you this. Oh, man, should I give any hints?
that's a tough question. Yeah, you got to give a few little.
I didn't even know they kept the records.
I can tell you this. I will tell you this. This will narrow it down.
I wish we would have kept records.
This will narrow it down.
I do too,
This
Coach.
person played during a playoff year.
Oh.
Oh, Coach Farney.
Playoff year.
Coach Farney. And y'all were on staff. I don't know if y'all were on coaching staff, but I know you were at staff. Nope.
No.
Nope. Ooh. Comments are lighting up. Great shot of the student section over there. Nope. Nope. All right, 4:02 here in the 2nd quarter.
Bulldogs are doing their best to try to keep them out. I think they want the shutout here. Of course, Roland's not doing himself any favor getting these penalties.
Oh, now we're going to see a false start here.
This guy here
against the Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even I was going to say, even the Hart jumped off here.
Oh.
All right. Well, it's going to go against the Bulldogs.
I thought, wasn't that quarterback or one of them jumped? Number 4?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that was the right call.
I don't either.
I don't see why it's going to hurt to give it.
Hart
to him.
drops back, throws it deep, and there it is picked off. Oh. Did he run it out?
I think
He ran it out.
You know, I know we're not.
DJ Massey with the interception, but Coach.
I know we're not near the coaches they are nowadays, but back in that day on 4th down, and it's like 4th, and you catch the ball on the 3-yard line down there, the whole rule was knock it down, right, Farn?
Right. Yeah.
So the ball comes back to line of scrimmage. Now, 35-0 game, it don't matter really. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
No, that'll be a talk in the locker room and watching film and saying, hey.
But the thing about it is that back in the day it was common practice. Nowadays it's I want to get my interception. You know, I want my and that's not nothing against Massey. I have the most respect for him about anybody I know on this whole team. I love the way that kid
can't help
plays.
but reach out there and grab it, Coach. I mean,
oh, bull!
You're taught that.
Empty set on the left, and now Collins is in the end zone. He's trying to throw it out the back, and it's going to be
pure luck that we didn't get that
oh,
picked
my
off.
goodness. Well, he almost got a safety. He almost went out the back of the end zone.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
So, Coach, going right back to what Coach just said.
What was it?
Well, you batted away. You would have got the ball. And
right out here at the 30.
Right out here at the 30. And that probably wouldn't have happened right there. And now
like
just avoided a safety.
35-0 is nothing. I mean, you know, it's like you can't make enough boo-boos.
But it's just good practice to do it.
But it's the right thing. It's the right thing to do.
Way to do, yeah.
Sean Wilson and Collins in the backfield. Snap. Collins is going to hang on to it. He's going out to the wide side of the field, and he's got a little bit of movement here. One missed tackle, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20-yard line, and that's going to be about an 18-yard gain on the play.
Tripped up by number 40, Alex Brandt.
Probably did it on purpose, catching it down there so they could get more total offense for the game.
98 yards. Let's see what we got here.
Teagan gonna keep it and pick up a few.
Number 1, Collins on the keeper. Tackle made by number 40, Alex Brandt.
Pick up some positive yardage here.
Not quite as clean as you want it to be there. Scott's wide out here to the right. Got our trips into the boundary.
Coach, you can drop the names if you want.
Where?
Well, I mean, Coach Farney's written down a few names here, and that would help us out.
Layoff year, huh?
Pitch out to the outside. Man. There's Wilson, stiff arm. And he's brought down. Brought down by number 40, Alex Brandt. And here's a flag on the play.
On the run.
And we're going to see another unsportsmanlike. And
both teams.
Tackle made by number 40, Alex Brandt. On the flag on the play.
Cade needs to get back over there.
They're bad to grab and try to throw us down like rodeo stuff.
Well, and, you know, here's the thing.
But they're Rangers.
Before the game started, you know, we were already talking about this, that both teams were heavily warned about any kind of unsportsmanlike conduct, that was not going to be tolerated tonight, cheap shots and stuff like that. And so,
who told them that?
Well, officials, coaches, everybody. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bulldogs. And that is the first unsportsmanlike tonight against the team in white.
That was old Scott, wasn't it, got that?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Might have got caught with a little taunting or something there.
No, I think they got the wrestling down. He throwed him down. Then when he got up, walked off, that guy running, caught him with his back turn and pushed him in the back. Referee threw his hand.
Throw those names out there, because there's a few that have been thrown out there that line with yours, Coach.
Mine?
I'm getting text messages too, so you got.
Well,
start with that one, because you got a few stories about him.
Which one?
Joe Fate.
Yeah.
Went to play.
It was a
college ball, right?
Who you talking to?
Ransom. And I thought maybe
Bo the Show.
Bo. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Could have been Allen. Allen. Maybe a Hall.
We got, and on our YouTube comments so far, we've got Eric Wisnat and Chad Michael, but that is not. Those are not.
You said playoff. Oh, that's face mask.
You got a face mask here? No
flag?
Oh, nothing. Not seeing the flag on the play.
You said they were on a playoff team.
Never even
They were on a playoff team. In fact, they lost against Lincoln Christian.
Oh.
There it is.
My gosh, that wasn't 25 years ago.
No, but I'm saying out of 25 years, who had the most?
That's what I thought. That's all I needed.
I knew that was going to do it.
That was not.
Who'd you get?
Well, no, you can't be peeking now,
That was
Coach.
not me.
Can't be peeking.
You think it's that? Huh?
Timeout, Bulldogs.
That's what Chris thinks.
Well, at the halftime, we will reveal our answers. But let's give it out there to the YouTube. YouTube's been bringing it in a little bit here, so let's go ahead and see what the audience is polling at. Of course, Trendon Collins has been mentioned. And I'll say this, close, but not the leading all-time rushing in the Battle of 64, at least that we can positively record. Now, if you go back to like 1956, now, Coach, I did have a question.
Yeah.
Coach could take you back all the way to 1956.
Okay, so has
he
Aubrey Henshaw, has the Aubrey Henshaw Stadium, the field,
yeah,
the Marty Rogers Field, has that always been the football field at Muldrow?
No.
Where was the original football field at?
Elementary.
Okay, Camden Falwell was right. He went back and he was looking at photographs and he saw a house and he said, I swear this is at the elementary school.
Yeah.
So it was at the elementary school.
Yes, it was.
And he said when it was an old rock building before the fire, right?
All right.
Trendon Collins throws a deep pass. This looks like it's going to be short. And it's going to be picked off once again by number 14, Davion Reagan. And he's still on his feet. Picked up a few blockers there. And he's been brought down by number 63.
Got a flag on the play.
I think 63. Kane Brewer.
He just threw that one up there for grabs.
Yeah, he just threw that one, came up short, and there was two black jerseys right there waiting on it. And
pretty good interception, actually.
What was
I believe that's his second. I think that's his second of the night.
What was the first
Aiden, is that
year
right?
then, Coach?
Is that his second interception of the night?
The field that we're playing on now, what was in the first year?
14.
Do you know that?
No, I don't. I suspect it's around 62, somewhere in there.
62.
It might have been 60 or 59 even.
Huh. Let's see. I was trying to think when my dad graduated, whether he would have played on that field or not.
I remember your dad used to tell a story of Perry Ford Lattimore, you know, He's great coach.
Bulldog penalty. The Rangers are going to start on the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he was
great
his
coach at Salsaw, and he was down at Muldrow.
Had another good guess, Davion Blue.
That was not a good guess for the Roland all-time total yards deal. Because Blue was
immediately hit at the line by Gabe Miller and company, and right behind him was Patrick Nance.
Blue came through about the same time as Cantrell and all that bunch came through down at Roland. And that old redheaded boy was the quarterback, Ian. And they moved old Blue out to the wide receiver. And that ball would come rolling back on the snap, and by the time Ian picked it up, they were in crush mode. They'd like to broke his collarbone and everything else that game.
Flag on the play.
What was that story you was going to tell, Coach?
I don't know. What was it?
Coach, what was that sign right there?
Perry, you know, the old highway that goes to Muldrow there, old Bill was walking down that street. And the Perry Floyd Lattimore, he pulled up there and he stopped. Bill opened the car door. Farney's dad did. He said, I started to get in the car. And when he did, Coach Lattimore said, what are you doing? Who told you to get in the car? And your dad got out and he just shut there and he just, he thought he
was going to give him a ride.
He was going to give him a ride, you know.
Perry wasn't going to give him no ride.
That's a different time back then, you know.
Oh, come up with it. Oh, no, don't let him.
Pass is complete to Uriah Phillips, and the Rangers are in the end zone for the first time tonight and for the first time this season.
It was one of them deals where he kind of chunks it up there too and throws it short.
I tell you
what,
they
beat us.
In my opinion, that ball went into the Bermuda Triangle there between our best two defensive backs, and somehow, let's see if it gets
for the first time tonight.
Let's see if it gets on top of the
Hart
building.
trying to get it all done here tonight. He's not going to kick it, and it's going to be brought down. And it's no good.
We're not going to have to worry about.
But Roland able to make 6 points out of an interception. And number one, that's Derek Allen, a little slow to get up. He might need to get a little checked out. He's kind of walking. .13 seconds to go here in the second quarter, 35-6.
Heard any scores?
Yeah, you know, I haven't even had time to check.
I'm just wondering about some of the people that we're got to play coming up. You know, we got Waldron next week at home. Actually, we got 3 home games back to back to back. We got Waldron, Spyro, and then Eufaula. And wasn't that Eufaula? You talk about last year's season, but that Eufaula game was a fun game.
Oh, my
double
goodness.
overtime, and then, you know, then we had great seats overlooking the lake and everything. That was a pretty spot to be, but what a game.
You bet.
That was one of the most exciting games of last year. But he's on there.
May have to do manual focus or something like that. That's fine. We'll get you. Sorry, Coach, I missed out on that when I was teaching and stuff. But what did I miss?
We fair caught up.
Well, I saw that part. I saw Coach in deep conversation there for a minute.
No. It's probably saying just take it in. Let's get to the dugout. I mean, let's get to the dressing room. Maybe not, though.
And I believe that's what we'll be doing. He can
the walk up the hill.
Juwan Collins takes the knee.
Takes the
That'll
knee.
wrap up the half.
And that will be being an end to the half. Of course, Muldrow up
Score,
35-6 as we go
6.
into the locker room for the halftime break. And we've got a few scores before we go out for the halftime. Victory Christian, who took a huge loss last week to Lincoln Christian. They are right now under losing to Tulsa McLean. I believe that's Tulsa McLean, right?
Tulsa McLean.
Yeah. And 14-7 as they are in the third quarter.
Now, I seen where Lincoln, they're ranked #1 again this year in our 3A, and they're expected to win. Maybe their third in a row.
Right now, I mean, I don't want to send any of our viewers over there, but I tell you what, got a really good matchup between Lincoln Christian and Heritage Hall. But Lincoln Christian is up on top at the half, 21-6. You got.
About Spyro or Eufaula?
Well, Eufaula is losing to Vian, our friends right here in the county, 28-0 in the second quarter.
Is that at Vian? Because, you know, they got a new, they got turf.
They got it, and it is at Vian tonight, so big for their home opener here.
Turf. That's the big thing now, is to have I think 5 teams that 5 of the 10 the teams we play this year have turf fields. What about Spyro?
I don't see them on here right now, but I know that Salsall is up by 7 at the half with Stigler 7-0. Seminole and Chakotah are in the last reported second quarter 0-0. Not seeing Spyro on here right now.
Coach, your 2 good kids from Idabel, did they graduate?
Yes, they did. They went D1.
They went D1.
One's playing at Oklahoma State, I believe, and the other one at Utah. And so when we come back, we'll have the answer to that question that has been plaguing us all night. Who is the all-time leading yardage for the Bulldogs for the Battle of 64. And, of course, we want to say thank you so much to all of our sponsors. Midland Motors, Rick's Tires, 427 Auto Sales, Eastside Free Will Baptist Church in Muldrow, Muldrow First Assembly of God, D&D Flooring, and Agent Mallory Martin, and Salsall Animal Clinic. And I believe we're going to have a little bit of a halftime show here. And so first to take the field is the Roland Marching Band. And so we're going to leave it there, and we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Roland High School Marching Band. If I can have your attention, please. Miss Kelsey Anderson, please come to the Commons concession. Kelsey Anderson, please come to the Commons concession.
I was like, oh, okay, good job. He's a little yawn. It was a little yawn. Instead of 8 o'clock, the show tonight is just
All right, welcome back, Muldrow fans, and I hope this song doesn't get us kicked off the YouTube YouTube live stream. Back in Black always seems to do that, Coach. I don't know why, but anyways. Oh man, yeah, I hear the copyright's already just kicking in. Okay.
Here we go.
All right, well, we're coming back at you right here at Roland Ranger Field here in Roland. Nice breezy night. Everyone's got the jackets on. It's nice to have the jackets on and not worry about fans. Right. And so here we got 15 seconds before we go back into our second half. Of course, the Bulldogs will be kicking off to the Rangers, and they'll be taking possession this half. And, you know, we've had a good halftime show. And like I said, great night tonight with all the students being out here. We've got a first-time crew. We had 3 returners coming back and helping us out, and so we are really fresh on our camera operation and stuff like that. But I tell you what, it's going to be awesome if you go from this game all the way to the end of the season and see the progress that they make. And we've got a lot of kids who are waiting to actually come in and travel with us, and so we've got kids waiting in the wings, Coach. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, before we start this half, we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, of course, and we'll be mentioning through, but we've got a couple right here. So D&D Flooring, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home, and Salisaw Animal Clinic. Appreciate their support. Now, Coach, what you got on your notepad there?
Well, I'm just thinking, you know, when you go in with the kids, you know, you're in a game like this situation.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I want to tell them is, hey, you still got to come out and give us your best this second half.
Yeah.
You know, don't need to be any letdowns. You go out and play hard.
Yeah.
And then hopefully if we take care of business in the third quarter, there'll be a lot of kids that get to play in the fourth quarter. But, you know, you've got to have that intensity. And I know sometimes it's hard to do. Right here, that's a good start.
Yeah, Phillips muffs the kickoff there. Nice big kick from Fuerte and knocking it all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Oh, he's improved a bunch already, hasn't he?
Oh, man. You know, he's demonstrated tonight that he can actually place the ball where he wants to tonight.
You know, the other thing I'm thinking about, too, is here on defense so far, and I know that Roland is not as good as they should be. But I tell you what, we come out here and we laid some licks on people. I've seen some hits that we didn't.
Gabe Miller, Patrick Nance been just.
Yeah, they've been laying some
hammer.
They've been hammering some people. I want to see that right there.
There it is. A pack of Bulldogs coming through.
Good.
Wrapping him up.
Off to number 5, Caden Davidson.
That's just good fit. They slanted the line to the field, and that linebacker filled his gap responsibility.
Yeah.
And they're just executing pretty well on defense.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what kind of blocking they're up against.
Right.
But as far as the execution of filling where they're supposed to be going, path, linebacker pressing downhill.
Always,
it looks good.
That's a good point, to be where you're supposed to be.
Exactly.
Single running back there with Hart. Hart pitches over to the left side of Derek Allen. He's going to be brought down.
That play is too slow.
Number 1, Derek Allen.
That is Javion Mays.
That ain't going to work. No, offensively, Coach, what are you thinking there? I mean, we've done some good things with the backs, made some good runs. We've made some good catches, good runs after the catch. But, you know.
We may have opened it up. Maybe the only way we can keep from scoring those is just to try to open it full speed and go for big shot after big shot instead of just line up and run. I don't guess we've run the ball on really a halfback running
Hart
play.
drops back, throws it short, and it's going to be intercepted by Amari Palmer.
That's what we want to see.
All right.
The ball back. Let's go down there and punch it in like we should do. Take care of business right here. Let's do that.
Yep.
Well, we've mixed it up a little bit offensively, Coach, and of course Collins has done some good things, but he hadn't had to be the man either tonight.
Well, passed it around. We've had multiple scores from different people tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe I was wrong. I may have misspoke.
Misspoke?
Yes, I seem to think that we got away from just your basic let me keep the clock running type stuff, you know.
Trips to the wide side. Collins takes the snap.
Yep.
And looks like miscommunication, and it leads to a sack behind the line. And he's brought down by number 4, Bryson Gunter.
It's just mental.
Yeah, Deshaun went to the wrong side there on that handoff.
Did he?
Yeah.
Got to listen. Well,
one
could have been the quarterback.
Did. He could have been the quarterback opening up the wrong way.
That is true. I don't want to put the blame on
I don't
Deshaun.
know. I'm thinking that the line's on that way, but I'm not 100% sure.
Both of them committed to it, Coach. So whatever happened, they committed to it, but led to a sack.
We need to go down here and score now.
2nd down, 15 to go on the ball on the 35.
There it is.
Screen pass out to Wilson.
There it
Wilson
is.
has got it. He's got a little open room. Shakes one. He's down
Good play.
about the 8-yard line until he's forced out of bounds.
Oh, there wasn't, Coach.
And now the Bulldogs are threatening in the red zone.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that last year that Tegan did a good
We
job
ran them.
executing that screen. You
Yeah.
know, she does a good job of setting up and then fading on out. You know,
Yeah.
and it looked a little better there than it. I remember it looking last year, and I thought it looked all right last year.
It's a good play.
It's an excellent play. Although I find it hard to believe that people try to rush and get to him back there.
1st and goal for the Bulldogs. Miller in motion. Fakes the handoff to Wilson. Collins pitches out.
There we go.
And that's to Cade Scott, the tight end, and he's going to be into the end zone for the touchdown.
Everybody's getting a score tonight.
I was going to say,
There we go.
gracious.
That's good to see us come out and
Create a
Put
turnover and
yeah. Create
take
a
advantage
turnover.
of a short field.
Yep.
A lot of good things about that.
Yeah, exactly what we're supposed to do. Good teams do that.
Pruitt. And the kick is up, and it's good.
That boy.
And it's in the second row of the parking lot over here
That boy's
at the
good.
high school. And,
He's
man,
good at
he put
Yeah.
it through the uprights for
He's
sure.
good at that.
We're going to have to get her timing. I mean, not, it's working tonight, but it looks like that kid there, did he run in there and have a chance to block that far and just kind of stop like
Yeah.
or not?
But I think maybe it looked like maybe Pruitt kind of paused or something. Maybe
That's
it
why I
was-
say
it wasn't a good hold.
we're not starting. You know, we got to trust that the hold's going to be there.
Right.
You know, really, if your snap is right and the hold is right and the kick is on time,
You can't block it.
it's almost
You
impossible to
can't.
get to
No,
it.
it is. You know, it's got to be there. I forget what the
You forget?
seconds was
Was
on
it
that snap.
1.3?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
1.3.
As much as I heard you say it a long time ago, I thought I'd never forget that. I kept thinking someday we're going to hit that 1.3.
I think we did. We had some pretty good kickers at that time too.
Yeah.
Won some games kicking some field goals. Matter of fact,
Sure did. Kicked it behind them.
beat Fort Gibson back to back with field goals.
Yeah. Look at that one.
That's nice.
That's good directional kicking
Yeah.
with some height
Come on.
on it to give you a chance to get down there.
Break down. Good
Phillips.
coverage.
Brought
So
down by
Scott.
Patrick Nance.
Nance and Scott.
On kickoff
Paul
return,
Johnson on the return for the Rangers.
you can cut up, but you can't stop and turn around and go back. It don't never.
No.
It just don't work.
I was looking at some scores during our halftime. I see where Mansfield is beating Waldron, who we have next week, 30-6 at halftime. And final on Spiro Panama. Panama beat them 44-30. Those are our next two games.
You know, Mansfield, for some reason, has started beating Booneville.
Is that right?
Yeah, and that's quite a little.
Booneville's
That's
had
a-
some good teams.
That's a feather in your hat over in Arkansas.
13 number Reagan
Yeah.
on the run.
You can put it on Booneville.
yeah.
Maybe on Reagan, able to get the sweep over the right side. Pick up a few yards, bring up 2nd down, and about 6 yards to go for the Rangers.
Come on now, defense.
Ball spotted on the 27-yard line.
We still got our same guys in there, which we should. Come on. Oh. Golly. It's Cade and
Braxton Thairkill on there.
Another handoff to Nova Reagan.
And
that's kind of like a continental drift tackle. You know, it went along. It was a little long there. I thought there was.
Grinstead was in on that tackle too, I believe.
3rd down and 3.
I wish we had replay. I'd like to see.
Well, we don't have our program feed over here, so we can.
That's okay. I mean, I just.
We're going to have it next week once we take on Waldron.
3rd down here. Oh, he fumbled the ball.
Fumble on the play.
That was a good lick.
Handoff kind of botched there with Kason Perryman and Hart.
Collins come up and laid a lick on him.
Yeah.
4th down.
I think he's.
Rangers retain possession, but that will bring the punt crew onto the field. I think our
Collins. Has he been the punt return guy
for his whole
lifetime?
Well,
he just has different on kickoff. I don't think he's.
I wish he'd get one back there with him spread out. I'd like to show you this.
Hart is going to hold on to it, and he's got a little open room here. He's going to get the 1st down, and he is brought down by Patrick Nance. But the fake is successful.
Another run by number 6, Caden Hart.
And there was just nobody over here on the left side.
You know, on that punt team, and it happened once to us, we learned our lesson, or I did. Actually, we were here. But on the punt team, your punt return, your ends are the guys that stay. I mean, they're looking for something like that. And I don't know what happened. I didn't see if he ran off or ran inside or what, but
Hart passes outside. It's going to be complete to Navion Reagan, and he is brought down by Jamari Palmer. And that's going to be a loss on the play for the Rangers.
Too much speed there. That's not been a good play for them.
I want to take back what I said. I think I once said that Muldrow is the last team on earth that needs to be throwing a bubble. I don't think that's correct.
No.
That's not accurate. I found another one that needs to throw it even less.
No, you're right.
That has not been successful for the Rangers tonight, that's for sure. Safety's kind of pulling in there, and it's Roland going back to their running game, and he's going to be stopped at the.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to say this about Roland. I think they're playing better this half than they did the first, by far.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
Hand off to number 10, Kason Perryman.
They're not messing around. They're getting positive. Now that pass play where they raise up and throw it out there, they shouldn't have done that. Somebody talked the head coach into that.
Cade Scott was on the tackle there.
That's like one of them plays out of that book, 101 calls only an assistant coach would make. I'm telling you, that's who called that play.
Twins to the left and right. Hart's going to drop back. There's quarterback pressure there. It looks like a little screen pass. Perryman.
Look at that hard run there.
Yeah.
Brought down by Patrick Nance and company.
It was a Perryman ran that ball that time.
Nice run. Good effort down, a 35-point down effort. That's pretty good effort.
Well, last time at this situation, Rangers were able to run a fake punt onto the outside and successful for a conversion. Coach, you think
see
they're
if we
going to
learn our lesson this time?
Well, they've gained more yards rushing on that play than any other one they've run. So, yes, I say it's a possibility. Look here, this.
I don't think they got enough. Yeah, they do.
Hart, big kick.
Nobody.
Ball. I bet you he could boot it about 40 yards. You think so?
I bet if he had about 7 more inches on that leg,
30.
He could get a better whip at it.
35 yards right there. Look at him. Coaches tell him, said, you're doing a fine job, son.
Well,
keep up a good work.
Hart, you got to give it up for Hart tonight. I mean, he threw the touchdown pass. He's converted on a 4th down with a punt. He's punted it, tried the extra point, wasn't successful with that. But
I tell you what, you got to get that height on that punt.
Yeah.
He made some tackles in the backfield there that were.
Grant
You know,
Swearinger, he punted for us, and I'm telling you what, I haven't ever had anyone that can boom one like he does. It was so pretty.
Chase Pruitt.
I mean, he put it up there, he put
Wilson,
it up in light.
Wilson's
We're going to score right here. Go get him
here.
down there. Don't. Oh.
Pushed out of bounds around the 50-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Number 8, Wilson.
Bulldogs are marching into the Rangers' territory with a big gain by Deshaun Wilson.
You know, Coach Jones and I, you know, the older I get, the more I agree with a lot of most of he said, but not that I didn't at one time, but he didn't believe in running out of bounds. You got every ounce out of every play.
Yeah, and you punish the guy that tried to tackle you.
You didn't go. The sideline was not an option.
No, don't go out of bounds. It's a
Pruitt, empty backfield. Pass is complete to Jamari Palmer. He's going to cut it up field. He's got a nice block there.
Good run
by DJ
Good
Massey.
Block out there too.
Opened up about another 10 yards for the Bulldogs with that. Like I said, DJ was right there.
Massey made a nice block out there on that. Right there, it was a good. And I tell you, he almost didn't see it coming. He laid it right where it needed to be on the run, but he just turned the head and caught it.
Collins and Massey on the left side, empty backfield, shotgun spread. Trips on the right side. Pitch to Collins. Collins with a spin move, 2 spin moves, and he's brought down around the 5-yard line, just short of it.
We had a couple new guys in there, didn't we?
That's the only bad thing about Collins when he runs it. I think some of those offensive linemen just kind of stand there and they want to see the play, you know, so they're kind of turning around.
Tackle was made by number 17, Xander Criswell.
We got old 28 old Trey's out there right now.
Trey who?
Turpin.
He's been out there the whole game.
He's been out there, but I didn't see him make a block like he did then.
Oh.
Collins in motion. Pruitt with the snap. And it's going to be off the hands.
I don't understand that play.
Just off the hands of Damani Brooke.
Whoa.
Coach, right here.
I'd say hand it to Monty. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm saying throw it down here to
third down.
I'm saying hand it to 13 and play the school song if we got it.
Third down, 2 yards to go. Fakes the handoff, and it's going to be Massey.
Oh, it looks like a touchdown.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Good job. Good job. Another score there.
Massey with a great block that led the Bulldogs into the red zone and is able to get now into the end zone. The pass.
Good little
from
drive.
Chase Pruitt.
Yep. Good job by Pruitt.
2 minutes to go.
Passes there. We coming out and taking care of business and doing what we should.
And the Rangers were able to get the block. And, Coach, that's exactly what you were talking about right there.
Hyman.
Yeah, it's just a little off.
Give us a breakdown on what that means for a special teams coach. So you were talking about timing. And
it means he may need to find another job, what we told Farney back in the day.
Well,
if that happens again, I've heard him telling more and more, Farney, if that happens again,
we've had it.
you need to get your bus driving stuff brought up to date.
Well, it's pretty obvious when stuff like that's happening. You can't hide
Get it off at 1.3.
We had some good snappers, so we did pretty good with our special teams.
Here, let me help you back. Move your hand. I'll pat you back.
Pat me on there. I want to. Let me get out some tape.
Oh, it'll be the tape, right?
Yeah, Scotch tape.
You know, I remember. I think you talk about tape. I remember the old reel-to-reel.
Oh, here we go.
Reel-to-reel.
Building a campfire. Coach's office, try to keep warm. I remember that time. Now, this is honest truth. We went and played we went and played Sequoia Claremore up there, and I'm telling you, they're loaded. They got them 6'2", 225, 230 linebackers that are mean. They walk back to the huddle after they smear you, and as they walk by your head, they'd kick it. And anyway,
that night it was freezing cold and the wind's blowing.
We set the footballs. They had turf field back then. We set the footballs out there like we're going to kick before pregame.
Yeah.
By the time we got down there, they'd already blew 25 yards past the end of the end zone down there.
I set the bag down, and I'm out chasing footballs all over the field.
But anyway.
And when we kick off, it goes straight up in the air.
Oh, my goodness.
And it don't go but about 10 yards.
We had to play them first round playoffs. Well, they beat us, but they ended up winning the state championship. But we get to a Dallas clinic down there, and I'm telling you, these boys from Dallas, all these Texas,
Allen,
Dallas
Frisco,
City, Allen,
Plano.
Frisco, Plano, all of them. But they got the latest. You know, they'd have the old boys from Claremore, Sequoia to come down there and show their stuff.
Number 5, Peyton Davidson.
Well, they brought a disc. You know, they were going to show their stuff on the disc, and it took them the longest time to find a disc player. You know, that was so outdated down there.
Primitive.
That was like primitive, you know.
DVD was already out of date.
Oh yeah,
that was
the date.
Oh yeah,
that was a good team we played though.
Yes,
you know, but we scored the first touchdown. And they hadn't been scored on in a couple of games.
A couple of games, they had only the first half touchdown they give up all year.
But after that,
Reagan picks up a few yards for the Bulldogs, but he's brought down.
They went back to kicking our heads all the way back to the huddle.
Well, Coach, here in just a moment.
Uh-oh, I don't like seeing that.
Well, I hope that is just a cramp. As Brock comes off the field, he's been very productive tonight. He's already had a touchdown, and he's had several tackles on defense tonight.
Maybe just an ankle there. He looks like he's going to be okay.
He's also been the target a few times as well. So Hart, he's going to drop back. He's got a man open over here in the flats, and that's going to be through the hands of Perryman.
They ain't learned their lesson.
They don't want that clock to run, do they?
No.
102
they need to
here in the third quarter.
The ball off.
Well, Coach, you know, we've had several submissions of questions that have come in since our post
I'm ready
yesterday.
for a good question this time.
One of the really good questions, and I want you to think about this one so you don't have to answer right away.
I'm going to.
No, don't do it, Coach.
All right.
But what is your all-time favorite memory of the Muldrow ROLAND Battle of 64 football game? Could be recent, could be one that you coached, it could be one that you watched, and that was submitted by
Oh, we got it back.
Bulldogs able to keep possession of the ball there, just a fumble on the play. And
I guarantee you, this little Nance kid is all the time making plays, huh?
Yeah, he's everywhere, isn't he, Coach?
That's Teagan. Yeah, that's a. You know, there's anybody that's played in the game or had a child that played in the game, any parent that watched the game, I know their favorite games. You know, they're the ones where they either played in it or they had a kid that played in it. But there was some significant games. There was one, and this one was probably a game for like ROLAND maybe, because like I say, after 74, 75 on up to.
Here he's going to go.
Palmer makes a cut on the inside. It's the 10, and he's into the end zone and into the student section.
There we go. That's quite a run.
Muldrow faithful over there in the corner of the end zone to welcome Palmer in as the Bulldogs go up 54-6 with 37 seconds here in the third quarter.
Wow.
That was well executed. Hit him in stride.
Yeah.
And Palmer out in open field, didn't he look smooth?
Yes, he did. That was a good run, good catch. Well, we've done what I wanted them to do when they come out. Just take care of business here.
It may be a comeback now.
There we go.
And the kick is up, and it's through.
That's not, that's right, 55. I was going to say, we didn't get them all that long. But I was going to say that this game came up in 19, I believe it's probably 78. But anyway, went over Rick Cherry and Mickey and Marty and Corky Morgan and Flanagan and the Cantwell boys and all of them. They were loaded pretty good. They had a pretty good team.
Was it the game at
Game
Muldrow?
down at Muldrow. And
Coach Jones was playing.
Yeah, no. He's gone. He's gone.
Okay.
He gone in 75. But that game came down to late in the game. Muldrow was ahead, 13-7, or is either 13-7 or maybe I think it was 13-7. Yeah. And they were down to about their last down on about 20-yard line, and they ran a little sweep pass where the pitch it back, the tailback, and they right over in that old corner where that scoreboard was out by where you drive into the middle school parking lot.
Right.
Old Randy Martin was just a freshman there. And he went up there, and Marty was over there. Coach Rogers over there guarding him. And he came down with it, and they ended up winning like, I think, 14-13.
That was a good game.
And, that was one of the good games. And then there's other games
21,
where
Tommy Gretzky on the return.
we had a spell of good games. When Fowler was here and Stern was down here at Roland, there was a string of, competitive, hard-fought, really, really good football games. They had won a couple there with the big kid at quarterback, Kathy. What was her son's name? Anyway, we beat them over at Muldrow really a year earlier than what most people thought would happen, but we beat them there, and then we came down here. We beat them here.
Yeah.
And that's where we scored down there in that corner of the end zone down there.
That was a memorable game because we had to have we went for 2.
Yeah, well, with 27 stretch over there, went to that corner right over there, and it was touch and go whether he made it or not.
But the funny thing is we did with the same play with the same kid.
Yeah, the next year we did the same thing. Yeah. But that was an overtime game there,
Yeah.
And there was something odd about that game. We ended up scoring
that brings up the end of the
a
third quarter.
touchdown and beat them by 4 points.
ROLAND,
and you shouldn't be able to beat somebody by 4 points in overtime.
Yeah.
Because if you scored a touchdown, and they kicked the field goal, so we scored a touchdown, well, then they made us kick the extra point. Which you can just figure, how dangerous that is with a team that's already beat, and you're trying to line up and kick a field goal. What do they care, Here we go,
But we had a run at that time where we won. Did we win 5 or 7 in a row against them?
I don't know.
There was somewhere
There's
there,
so
maybe
many
7.
I lost count.
There was always some good games.
But those were excellent games right there. The Fowler Stern there, that was Stern. What's his name? Strine, yeah. The Fowler Strine era was really, that was the best.
We had some good games too. I can remember with Rich. They come down there one year and they was like undefeated. It was the last game of the year, I think.
I remember when old Bo Sparkman was quarterback, and we played them down here, and they beat us 24-0. Old Bo, when we got back to Muldrow, he was just sitting there by his locker, and he was, it hurt him bad.
Yeah.
He was upset, sad. But we went on to win about the rest of our games and got in the playoffs. I can't remember who we may have had a home playoff game against Grove down there.
We did.
But we came a long way from that deal right there. And then the next year, we're playing them over at Muldrow, and they go down and it gets to overtime. We score, maybe kick a field goal or something, but they get the ball and they roll out to the left. And we got a guy that's completely
wide open pass, and it's going to be complete to Uriah Phillips, and he's going to fend off Deshaun Wilson, and he goes into the end zone, but he was wide open there.
Uriah Phillips for a Roland Ranger touchdown.
My goodness. Gonna have to go back and look at that one.
Well, it'll be the first time the defense sees it when they do. But all those games, you know, great games.
Good game.
I tell you, one of my favorite memories was actually a JV game. It was my freshman year, and I tell you, we were out here playing, and you know, it was the first time I got to play against all the guys who I went to school with at Liberty and everything else. Oh, block kick, and that's no good. And I tell you, there was a counter play, and I was playing defense, and all of a sudden, one of my childhood best friends just ear-holed me, bigger in Dallas. I mean, just rolled me up about there on the 35-yard line of this field, and I came back, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing?" And I look up at him, and as soon as he pulled me up, he said, "I'll see you at church on Sunday." And so, but yeah, that was one of my favorite memories. Is just, you know, all these kids know each other, everybody knows each other, and you know, you go to church together and community and everything. And
you know, the years there with Fowler too, there was one year there where we came out and we had them lined up along that hash mark facing this way, and I've got a picture of that, you know, when they come out to flip the coin, you know.
Yeah,
it's really pretty neat
cool.
there.
It had them all lined up.
Yeah, had them lined up from about the 30 to the 30, you know. It was a big, long bunch of them.
That was an exciting game. That one, I remember we had, and well, this was a special team too, where they punted from down here on the west side, and Cottle, remember?
Yeah, Cottle running back there.
He scored on that the punt return there to go ahead.
He sure did. It was a tough, hard fought.
It sure was.
Yeah, Cottle, that was a great play. And to play the end of the game, they had no boy named Trevon. I can't remember his last name, but he was a good running back.
Yeah.
But
wind just picked up over here.
They ran a kind of a wing back reverse type deal.
Right.
And we ended up getting Tanner and Dylan Oden. They ended up hitting him there about the 45 where 24 standing over there. I remember drove him completely out of bounds, and just, I mean, it's like about the next last play of the game, you know, but just the forcefulness of it, you know, that sticks out in my mind. Yeah, the intensity, You're
still in it.
Yeah. It's better when everybody's good, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Squib kick, and it's going to be kneeled down.
I tell you,
Gabe Miller.
That Miller does such a good job of keeping his composure. I mean, he's a hard-nosed player.
He's played hard
but he strikes them, you know. He hits them. But he's not like a chippy, you know, how dare you kind of deal like that. You know, I don't see that out of him.
You're getting some new people.
Pretty good kid, I think.
Well, we're going to answer that question that has been plaguing so many of us tonight of who was the all-time leader in yardage of the, at least that we can track in the last 25 years or so, of the Battle of 64. And so Bobby commented Gleason. Oh. And that would be the correct answer. Braden Gleason in 2017 put up 395 yards. Of course, we had Trendon Collins brought up and Tegan Collins. Tegan last year put up 342, but it was not really close to Braden Gleason. Of course, he went on to have a great career after leaving Muldrow. And Pruitt brought down in the backfield, sack. He didn't have anywhere to go.
That's pretty.
Drove on the hood is.
That's pretty good awareness of old Pruitt right there to kind of take and duck and turn there, because it was imminent. Contact was imminent.
Yeah, they weren't putting on the brakes.
Trying to see. We got some different people out there.
Well, who's 44? He's kind of going to be the mail carrier here. Here he comes out here now. I said that.
Hood
out to wide.
Oh, Yancey.
Pruitt going down deep, and he's got a man, and it's caught. No, he's going to say it's not. It was
Oh,
He's not going to give it to him. That was
Matthews.
Creed Matthews.
Man,
Long distance. Man.
That almost was a
That was pretty,
quite
though.
a quick catch. He laid out there and went and tried to go get it. And
Dallas
I'd like to
Cowboys
see it.
could use him.
Yeah, I'd like to see a replay on that.
All right.
Wow.
Well, people in the booth might be disagreeing and saying it looked like a catch, but
They
Yeah,
get
that's-
some new blood out here.
it's going to bring up 4th down, and I think we're going to see the punt team taking the field, and that's Collins going back to kick for the Bulldogs. Timeout call.
Timeout.
Well, I
Muldrow.
don't think they're sure who's supposed to be out there.
I don't think we've done the practices.
So just to kind of go back over that, of course, Braden Gleason with 395 yards in 2017 is the all-time leader. Notable mentions, of course, Tegan Collins last year, 2024, which you can catch that game on our live on the Muldrow Communications channel. 342. The next up would be Matt Maldine.
Malden.
I'm sorry.
Matt Malden.
Matt Malden.
He's a good kid.
2010, 2011, but in 2011 he had 324 yards. And then, of course, we had what was mentioned before was, Dominic Blue, and he had 150 yards. Trendon Collins at 165 in 2022. So, Braden Gleason and Tegan Collins and Matt Malden.
Well, they were good kids there. Not just good athletes, but they were good people.
Absolutely. Collins, he's going to kick it for the first time tonight, and it's going to take a Bulldog roll.
Yeah.
And it's going to be inside the 20, down about the 17-yard line.
What do you think about you got a big game tomorrow, you guys that are OU fans.
Well, I was going to say, one of the other questions high on the poll was what were the coaches' thoughts on the Muldrow, Michigan game? If you were to talk to Brett Venerables, what would your advice be going in tomorrow's game?
Well, Michigan got that freshman quarterback.
Yeah.
And, I tell you, it ain't easy. It's kind of like Texas going in and playing Ohio State. You don't ever come out of there very often a winner.
Yeah.
And, Oklahoma's the same way with Venerables to have those guys defensively ready to go.
Oh, nice tackle there.
Now, I do worry a little bit. I know it was the first game. There wasn't much, Illinois State, but our run game wasn't, I wasn't sure about that. The passing, this kid almost throws 400 yards.
Yeah.
It's quite a, he does a good job throwing the ball. So I don't know.
Who does?
Oklahoma.
Have you seen
Almost
this
a
Underwood
400.
kid from Michigan? Have you seen film of him?
No.
Get your TV out when you get home. Get the mothballs out from around it.
Well, I tell you what, this freshman from Michigan, he
Hart.
better watch out.
Hart throws the screen pass, and
He's built about like Terrell Owens. That's what he looks like.
Number 10,
Yeah.
Casey Perryman.
I'm talking about massive.
He's a man.
He's what Oklahoma used to have.
Yeah.
Real quarterbacks.
Real quarter. Do you like this guy they got now?
No.
You don't like him.
Where's he from, Farn?
I thought you'd say that.
Well, you was right.
I'm going to cut in here real
think-
quick. Braxton Miller, he that screen pass kind of got it pinched right there. He's coming off the sidelines, kind of holding his arm a little bit. Hopefully he's going to be all right there.
Look out. Here comes somebody. I had to hand it to him. They're hustling to the very tail end of this deal.
Hart rolling off to the left side. EJ able to stay with him.
They're still trying to throw it. My gosh.
8:42 here in the fourth
Hand it
quarter.
off. No, I like Oklahoma tomorrow.
Well, I'm glad you do, Farm.
Coach Ryan, you like?
I like Oklahoma, yeah.
They are favored.
Oh, well, that makes all the difference. I got news for you. Old Vanderbilt's, when he left, they throw the parade. When he come back, they throw the parade. I'm going to start calling him Mr. Parade.
He'll be ready tomorrow
for
that quarterback.
It's a big win. It could be a big win for Oklahoma. And
we need every one of them we can get right now.
Yeah, as a Sooner fan, I definitely want to see it happen. Hart to punt. He's going to kick it off. And it looks like it's going to make it all the way to the cheer section.
You know, they had never played a regular season game.
No, this is the first
time.
They
only played once. You know what happened in that game?
Oklahoma.
Yeah, 14-7. Oklahoma beat them.
Oklahoma beat them.
That was the second straight national title for Oklahoma against Michigan in the Orange Bowl.
My goodness.
Yeah, that was good days there, Farn.
Oh man, that was a fun game.
We actually played defense.
Played some defense. Yeah.
You can show that kind of football to kids nowadays, and there wouldn't be 15 people come out.
Well, just a heads up around the league here. Victory Christian has taken the lead against Tulsa McLean, 27-26. Inola is currently losing to number 3 Adair, 28-17. They're in the fourth quarter. Shakota and Seminole, got a little bit of interest there. Shakota is now losing to Seminole, 20-7 as they go into the third quarter. Of course, that was the last time it was updated. League of Christian appears to have won against Heritage Hall, 35-6. Cassia Hall is up against Rejoice Christian, who's #1 ranked according to Squirtle here, 21-14. Southsaw is going to pull out the win, looks like, against Stigler, 27-0. Holland Hall is going to pick up a big win against Will Rogers, 47-0, which we'll see them later on in the season. Another notable is Locust Grove going up against Salina, taking the loss tonight, 48-6. Don't know much about Salina, but
Locust Grove got beat by Salina?
Yeah, 48-6.
Rodriguez. Alexander Rodriguez, #9, carrying the ball. He picks up a first down. Or does he?
Well, this old guy over here.
Where are they marking the ball?
This old boy over here at the behest of the Roland coaching staff threw a flag on a running play away from him. He had such a view of it.
Who else we got in there new? I was trying to spot some guys. Antonio, #50. He's in there. Jesse Bain.
I'll tell you, Alejandro Santa Cruz went in there. He made a great tackle earlier. He's one of our starting O-linemen. Playing a little bit on the defensive side, too. Pruitt dropping back, throwing a bullet over the top. Pass was intended for
Gabe Smalley.
Gabe Smalley, #14.
Let's get her clicking.
Is there thunder or something? You hear thunder?
That's just that's the wind, Coach.
You know, it is supposed to rain later.
Now we're not going to even talk about rain until all this stuff's put up, Coach. We don't even mention it.
Well, I think it was late, maybe in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, look at here.
Hard hit.
There's Matthews here with a good
Matthews
catch
got
and a
him
run.
a catch and run.
Yeah. Number 15, Creed Matthews.
That's good.
Oh, Creed. That's a football player's name, ain't it?
Creed Matthews.
Creed Matthews.
5 minutes and 45 seconds here left in the fourth quarter. It's starting to empty out here on the home stands over here in Roland. But looks like the Muldrow faithful are sticking around. Pruitt throwing and it's going to be a little short. Bobbled, but picked back up. And that's by number 28.
That's Trey.
That's Trey Turpin in for the touchdown for the Bulldogs. A little tip and catch. and comes down with it over the corner of the end zone.
Good eye and concentration there.
Little underthrown, but taking it in for 6.
A lot of times a tip ball like that, they'll mess around there and drop it, but he had it focused and made a good catch.
61-12, and we're going to see if Pruitt can put another one up, as he has done throughout the night, only missing one due to a block. And he might put one back on the old gymnasium here. Whistles are blown.
I would say that
I think it's a false start.
Pruitt's extra points might be a record in the rolling game.
It might be. With the most extra points scored. We didn't get that fact. That would be an interesting one.
A lot of times we went for.
I tell you what,
we did what we had to do at the time.
If there is anybody who has any charted history of Muldrow football, we need to build an archive. We really do. Pruitt kicks it. It's up.
It's good.
And it is good, and it is going to stay on top of the old gymnasium over there.
Man.
And so get out the ladder.
We got to have that ball back.
Oh,
you know how expensive those things are?
Have you seen what a saxophone will cost you? Don't worry about that.
Pork is cheap.
Well, I tell you what, beef right now is not too cheap.
Oh my God!
I bet we had to buy some new ones after last year. Of course, we had the kind of the mud game last year at the very last of the season with Locust Grove and everything, and that was a good game. If you want to go back and watch that one too, but
it's a hard thing to clean off a wet, muddy ball.
Oh, it was the worst. Playing center.
Yeah,
I hated it. I hated every minute. Like, anytime it started raining, I got nervous. I hated it.
Gosh, and you try to throw one, and it felt like it weighed 50 pounds.
Something I've noticed, too, Coach, is like, used to when you go down as a center, you put your hand on the ball, the ref would stand there and look at you, and if you even slightly move that ball at all to just get comfortable, they'd chew your butt. They'd say, they'd throw a flag on you. Just walking out of the deal. Now they just get there, they'll manhandle it all they want to, and then they'll set it down and snap it.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know. I guess that's just my soapbox of the night.
No, you're right, Chris.
Well, we weren't even set, and it's already kicked. So, and that's number 14, Reagan. He's been one of the top receivers and return men for the Rangers tonight.
For 14, Nova Reagan again on the return.
Nance and Kobe, I think, on the tackle.
Yeah.
55. Yeah.
62-12. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And like I said, Bulldog fans are just sticking around for this one.
We had a good turnout.
We did have a good turnout. Big shout out to all those. I know they're going to go home and watch this game again.
We had a lot of people come out tonight.
That's Austin Benham cutting up field for the Rangers. He's being brought down.
And Rowe making the tackle there. Good job.
Well, Coach, we got some time to talk here. What are some good things? And let's first focus on the good things that you've seen here tonight. And who wants to take that?
Well,
Coach Ryan defers.
Coach Ryan, he always wants to go second.
Oh, we might get a horse collar here, and it is.
Yeah.
The forward, Bryson Gunter on the run. Flag on the play.
I remember when that was legal.
I seen a guy one time, actually, it was a junior high game.
We're going to have an injury
right down here on going out the east end zone at about the 30. Horse collared and broke his leg.
Yeah. Now, honestly, that used to be one of the chosen ways to bring somebody down. And never been fond of. Glad that is a rule now. Led to a lot of injuries.
You know, Cody Smith one time in his junior high game, he was running and they grabbed his face mask and turned his helmet around backwards, but they didn't knock him down. He was still running down the field.
He was.
But he had the
Cody Smith?
Yeah, he
Oh,
had
my
his
goodness.
face mask was like this. There was no way. I mean, it was on the back of his head. He couldn't see nothing. Can you imagine the terror that would hit you when you were still standing there?
You're talking about Coulter.
No, I'm talking about Cody, his older brother, Cody.
Cody.
Yeah.
It seemed like I remember that, but I don't know.
I was going to say, that's got to be one of the most terrifying things
Oh,
in
yeah.
the world. Running down the field, can't see where you're going.
He
helmet on backwards.
wasn't running near as fast after they turned his helmet around back.
That's probably some running back's nightmare, to be honest with you. Wake up in cold sweats thinking about that.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the hit to come out. Oh, my goodness.
I don't know, Chris. I'd like to see us, tackle and hit.
We're supposed to
come
focus
up
on the
and-
positives first, Coach.
That's what I mean. I want to
Oh,
see that
he's
next
Mr.
week.
Negative.
I want to see that next week, too.
Yeah.
I like that.
Another keeper battle number 40, Alex Grant.
What do you
That's a
like?
good tackle
What
there
do you
by number
think, Coach
4.
Ryan? What do you see tonight that you like?
Zaylani Williams there made him a play.
Jose. Good kid.
No, I think
Such a good kid. Freshman.
You think what?
I think we've got a lot of skilled people. I think our line's better than what I thought it was.
Always got some room for.
We've made some good hard time. Now, let me tell you something about next week. Now, this bunch from Waldron,
We played them hard last year.
they
Came out with a win.
I'll be honest with you,
Look at there.
look at that courage.
Another run by number 40, Alex Grant.
But they're the kind of team
So
down there.
Williams
they're,
making that tackle.
they're down there in the Boonville
Well, last year
magazine.
we were saying, why don't they keep running?
Well, they will. That's
And
what
we
they
couldn't
do
stop
down there.
them.
I know it.
That's the name of the game at Waldron was wishbone, run up the middle.
Yeah, they're
They got away
big
from it.
stout guys. Well, they finally got behind enough. But I'm telling you, that will not be a game for the faint of heart.
Gunter.
It'll be a different challenge than it was tonight.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
and the thing is, like what you were talking about, it's like what's the positives? Positives is we're seeing a lot of contact at the line of scrimmage. But Roland was effective tonight in the run game. At times, when they found some openings, they were able to move the ball downfield.
Well, I've been impressed this little Roland bunch. They're not overly talented this season, but you know what? They've lined up. They hustle out, and
Still
look
on his
here,
feet.
look at this. Usually, if I brag on them, they'll fumble the ball 20 yards in the backfield. But no, they coaches are gonna. They've done a pretty good job. They're a little bit overmatched tonight, but
Maybe they will.
back in the day, I used to get a hat like that, one of the coaches' hats.
Used to just give them to us, didn't
Yeah,
Man, you got to put in your request. I don't know.
I don't understand it.
they? I don't know. I guess didn't write it down.
If anybody out there has
Contract.
a hookup, coaches would
no,
love a
no,
hat
no,
if
no,
you had
no.
one. No. Oh. Well, he was wide open there, but just missed.
Pass intended for number 16, Jerry Crossnose.
Just missed.
That's that old Darryl Royal used to say, if you pass the ball, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Well,
That's
Roland
the truth.
stops the clock at 1:04. They're trying to put 6 up on the board here before the end of the ball game, and they were just a few feet from it right at that point.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think there's 4 things that can happen, and 3 of them are bad.
Incomplete pass intended for number 21, Tommy
One
Grissom.
of them, it stops the clock.
Yeah. Yeah, they've not done a good job of that. Taking some time off the clock.
Well, we want to make sure that everyone knows that next weekend, of course, we're going to be back at home on September 12th, Waldron, and you can catch that stream right here from Muldrow Communications. And then we have the big homecoming game against Spyro, and that will be at home. And so we have this nice little stretch. Remember last year we were on the road like all season, but we're going to be home quite a bit for the next 3 games. So we have
Pete
Waldron on
Davidson.
September 12th, September 19th. We have Spiro for the homecoming game. And then we have September 26th, Eufaula coming in for that home game as well. And so if you're just wondering about those games, those were some really good games for us last year. Of course, Muldrow pulling in the win at Waldron. We didn't get to stream at Spiral. We tried, had some electrical technical difficulties. Learned a few life lessons on that one.
Right.
We learned how to not overload a current. And there's a touchdown for the Rangers.
Touchdown, Rangers.
And they were able to put it in.
Pass completed to number 14, Nova
Enough time
Reagan
to
for
put
the
it on
Roland
the board.
Ranger touchdown.
Let's see if they'll kick the extra point here. Rangers just not going down without a fight here.
It's like that one deal they asked that one old coach. He was ahead by about 30 points, and he went for 2, and they said, "Coach, why'd you go for 2?" And he said, "Because you couldn't go for 3."
2-point conversion is going to be no good, knocked out of bounds. I believe that's Matthews, right?
3.
Matthews is number.
15.
Scott's 3.
Scott, yeah.
Yeah.
Is Scott out there?
Kate
No, that's,
Scott.
I was going to say that's Creed Matthews who knocked him out. And so 21 seconds here. And like I said, look forward to us next week being back here at Walter. Coaches, y'all going to join us there on Friday night?
Where?
Friday night.
In the press box at Aubrey
Yeah,
Henshaw
and
Stadium.
we need some popcorn.
We're going to have popcorn. And,
Somebody asked me about that yesterday.
Yeah.
Coach, are we going to do the popcorn again? I said, sure.
Absolutely.
We're gonna do popcorn. But
Well,
I guess Roland didn't have any popcorn.
They didn't have, I don't know. We weren't able to secure any popcorn tonight.
I couldn't smell it.
No,
I don't think they had it.
I haven't even seen it in the
stadium
stands.
popcorn, you smell it when you come in. You should.
Coach can vouch for me. I make some of the best popcorn. Coach is giving me a thumbs up.
He's definitely a popcorn.
I got that old school's concession stand popcorn making.
Yeah.
Thing.
No, they make good popcorn at home.
Yeah,
Both of those concessions make good popcorn.
Collins.
Yeah.
We'll get on top of it there. And 19 seconds left here in the 2025 Battle of 64. And, of course, we'll looking forward to a great season. And, coaches, we can't appreciate you guys enough for all the things that you guys do.
I'd like to see you try harder.
Let me tell you something. A lot of people don't understand. You guys put in the work, the research throughout the week, and to come out here on your own time and just to have fun. But, also it's educational for my kids and for all of us back at home, too.
We love it. This is a kind of game right here that I don't want to see too many of them.
No.
We got to get iron tough.
Right.
Iron does something to iron. I don't know what it
sometimes
sharpens.
Collins is going to take the knee, and that's going to close it out here in Roland. Bulldogs are going to go on to win this one 62-18. And does anyone know what the record is for the highest score?
Well, I'm going to tell you, Chris. Matter of fact, I do.
Bulldogs 62, Roland Rangers 18.
Here it is. Answer the question.
The question was, what's the biggest score for Muldrow ever against Roland? In 1966, we had a boy named Jared Jennings, which he was from Northside at the time. Later on, had to forfeit the game, but we beat Roland 70-0 that year.
70-0.
Yeah. And he went over to Northside, and him and Elmer Lee led the Northside to the state championship in basketball in the largest classification in the state. Elmer Lee was a big star up at Arkansas too.
My goodness.
But that was a. But like I say, since we had forfeited, I don't know if we can.
Couldn't count it. Can't count it.
Well, that's going to do it for us here in Roland tonight for Muldrow Communications. And I want to say a big shout out to all of our crew here tonight. We have JP, we have Qualls, we've got, I'm just trying to name everybody. We've got Ryder, we've got Jacob, we've got Maddie, and we've got Crystal. And am I forgetting anybody else? And we've got Aiden Reed over here working stats for us. And so, and of course, one big shout out for all of us here on our production staff. And so, thank y'all so much. Thank you for everyone who are tuning in and commenting below. And also, make sure you hit us up. We're going to put out some more questions for you guys to hit us up with as we go into our next game against Waldron at Muldrow. So make sure you come out and tune in right here at Muldrow Communications. And, of course, we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. Can't forget them. We want to say thank you to Midland Motors, Rick's Tires, 427 Auto Sales, Eastside Free Will Baptist Church, First Assembly of God in Muldrow, D&D Flooring, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home, Salisal Animal Clinic. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate y'all so much for supporting Muldrow Communications and Muldrow Athletics and providing student-produced content like what you see here tonight. We'll see you next Friday night, and we're signing off here. Thank you.